smell what The Rock is cooking. The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices.
Hello and welcome to the WWE/NXT Wrestling Talk Show with Lisa Rock Jones and
Sean Randy Smith as we bring you our reactions to NXT Takeover in Your House, which came at us from Full Sail University in Winter Park, Florida, behind closed doors.
technically behind closed doors.
Yes, with NXT trainees, or should we say Performance Center trainees and recruits acting as the crowd.
Yes, this was the first time since the Elimination Chamber we'd had some kind of crowd in the Performance Center for a show. Oh, for say. So we have 6 matches in total to go through here.
With a shock, no pre-match, no pre-show match.
For a change.
Dun dun dun.
So the show opened up with a 6-woman tag team match that was mostly personal between some of these competitors.
As one team of Mia Yim, Shotzi Blackheart, and Wales' own Tegan Knox took on the team of Candice LeRae, the Poison Pixie, Dakota Kai, and her bodyguard, Raquel Gonzalez.
Tensions had been building with Mia Yim and Candice LeRae ever since LeRae turned heel, and Keith Lee even had to get involved.
Yes.
When Johnny Gargano attempted to get involved with a situation there, both those two we'll get to momentarily.
We will.
This was in a typical 6-person tag team match, with things going back and forth.
As you would normally expect in these kind of matches.
However, tensions did boil over with Mia Yim and Candice LeRae towards the conclusion of the match, because they would end up brawling to the backstage area.
They would.
This would allow slight miscommunication between Dakota Kai and
Raquel Gonzalez,
which would allow Tegan Knox to be able to perform the Shiniest Wizard and pin her longtime rival, now Dakota Kai.
for the 1, 2, 3, meaning the winning team of the match were Mia Yim, Shotzi Blackheart, and Tegan Knox.
I won't lie, I was kind of expecting the heels to win this match.
So was I, but it looks like we got it wrong. WWE pleasantly surprised us.
Next, we welcome the Balor Club back to NXT Takeover.
For the first time since NXT Worlds Collide.
as he went one-on-one with Damien Priest.
Who was the one who attacked Finn Balor backstage when Balor was due to take on the Velveteen Dream in a match on NXT.
This was a relatively decent match.
Yes, and it even included one spot where Finn Balor drop kicked Damien Priest and Priest went back first onto the steel steps.
Yes, and that would ultimately end with 2 consecutive coup de grace.
Yep.
One on the back of his head, ouch.
Double ouch.
And then a normal one to allow Finn Balor to pick up the victory here. And Damien Priest hasn't had the best of luck in NXT big time matches.
No, he hasn't yet.
Oh, speaking of Candice LeRae and Mia Yim, their other halves would compete next.
As Keith Lee defends his North American Championship against Johnny Gargano, but as Keith Lee was making his entrance, Keith Lee was sporting a different look on his attire due to recent events.
Yes, we won't get into those.
Yes, we won't, but obviously that was there for Keith Lee's tribute to that event.
Also, Johnny Gargano would come down and place certain keys into his wrestling attire that would play an effect into this match.
It would.
This was a real back and forth match. Whilst watching it, I couldn't quite decide which way it was going to go.
Even at one point, Johnny Gargano got pounced by Keith Lee through the hexane glass. Ouch!
Yes, and
even during this match, you know what we said about Candice LeRae and Mia Yim?
yes, they would make an appearance during this match.
Yes.
Which would kind of allow the keys to come into effect.
As Johnny Gargano used it to go into Keith Lee's right eye, temporarily blinding the limitless one.
Yes, and then he would hit the DDT, which I thought at that moment that we would see a new and 2-time North American champion.
1, 2,
kick out. But then it took not 1, not 2, but 3 spirit bombs,
followed by a ground 0,
to allow Keith Lee to keep Johnny wrestling down and retain the North American Championship.
But I think the issue between these two superstars and the superstars of the halves is not over yet.
Well, no. The next match is yet again the third, or maybe even fourth, cinematic match that WWE have done.
Yes.
A last chance backlot brawl for the NXT Championship between the Velveteen Dream and Adam Cole.
Baby.
This was the last chance, which meant that if Velveteen Dream did not win this match, then he would never get another shot at the NXT Championship whilst Adam Cole still holds the title.
So the match took place in a ring surrounded by cars.
Yes, hence the term backlot brawl.
So Adam Cole turns up in a massive pickup truck with all Undisputed Era's logos and graphics all over the vehicle, while the Velveteen Dream arrived in a Lamborghini.
They would brawl all over the place.
Even once what happened where Adam Cole went back first through the windscreen of another car. Ow!
Yes, we would have ladders introduced into this match.
Yes.
It would only be a matter of time before the rest of the Undisputed Era would attempt to get involved.
Yes, which they ended up doing. But as them getting weapons from underneath the ring, out comes Dexter Lumis, aka Samuel Storm, to even up the odds.
Yes, Dexter Lumis has had his issues with the Undisputed Era and would lock them quite literally in the trunk of a car.
Effectively, and then Dexter Lumis would get in the car with the Undisputed Era and drive them away from the arena.
However, that would not quite change situations. The ring had been piled with chair after chair.
Literally, it was literally a chair-a-thon, half the fun.
Velveteen Dream did manage to hit the Purple Rainmaker through a chair onto Cole, except he would kick out the two.
Yeah.
But then Cole was able to hit a permanent sunshine pile driver onto the chairs.
Ow.
And win the match.
Which means that Adam Cole not only retains the championship, but that means now no more chances for the Velveteen Dream while Adam Cole, baby, is still the NXT champion.
But it looks like Adam Cole has someone else to worry about now, which brings us to the next match with the debuting Karrion Kross and Tommaso Ciampa. Now,
taking on Tommaso Ciampa.
Yes, this isn't going to take long because despite a few moments of moves, this match was dominated by Kross, and he won by technical submission within 6 minutes.
And as we mentioned earlier about Adam Cole, yeah.
Yes, it's now looking like he has to deal with Karrion Kross.
As we saw on this past week's episode of NXT.
Then that leaves the main event, which was Charlotte defending the NXT Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley and Io Shirai.
Now, what were we expecting in a triple threat match?
I think the smart money said that Charlotte was going to lose the title. It was just a question as to who to, because in WWE's mind, guaranteed, I think, with Becky Lynch out, we need to put Charlotte back on the main roster permanently.
We need to do it quick, ASAP.
So, this match, of course, brought upon during the effects of WrestleMania and the fact that there was a non-finish between the title match that Shirai and Flair had one-on-one. Here we had Flair came in and was, I want to say, dominating both women at one point.
Yes, she literally was.
Then we had Io Shirai start to target the arm of Flair.
Yep.
A couple of times Flair did attempt for the figure eight.
It was unsuccessful.
She did manage to hit the natural selection on Io, I think it was.
Yes.
But Ripley would break up that count.
Even at one point, when Charlotte, Rhea, and Io Shirai brawled to the outside, Io Shirai was thrown through the set.
Yes, we should mention that they did bring back at least a mini version of the classic In Your House set.
Yes. In one of the backstage segments, they also brought back a classic announcer.
Yes, Toby Pittinger, which goes back to the original In Your House statement. But yeah, after being thrown through the set, Io Shirai would climb the set and dive off.
Pretty much deja vu to what Kevin Owens did to Seth Rollins at WrestleMania.
Then, as we went to the slight conclusion of this, Ripley would hit the reptile on Charlotte from the top rope,
Yep.
only for Io Shirai to dive into the ring to break up that count. Then this is where Charlotte would start to get frustrated and introduce a candlestick.
Ow, ow, ow.
She would manage to get Io out of the ring and hit a spear onto Ripley, and then would finally be able to lock in the figure eight. However, that would also be her downfall,
It would be.
because whilst locked into the figure eight, Io Shirai hit a moonsault onto Rhea Ripley, landing on her head, which looks a bit
Botchy.
botsy, but due to the fact that Charlotte was caught into the figure eight, she was unable to unhook to stop the count, and Io Shirai would pin Rhea Ripley to win the NXT Women's Championship. So, as expected, Charlotte loses without actually losing in a typical triple threat finish, where the champion does not have pinned to lose the title.
Absolutely right. And now we've got two Japanese superstars as women's champions.
In WWE, and then we have a third one in a company that we dare not mention.
Yes. Keep it silent, hush hush.
So, that does it for NXT Takeover In Your House.
We'll run through the matches one more time.
Overall, I would say that it's probably one of the weakest takeovers overall, but still very good wrestling on it.
Yes, I agree. But we'll run through the matches one more time.
Mia Yim, Shotzi Blackheart, and Tegan Nox defeated Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez.
Finn Balor beat Damian Priest.
Keith Lee defeated Johnny Gargano to retain the NXT North American Championship.
Adam Cole retained his NXT Championship against the Velveteen Dream in a last chance backlot brawl, which now means that the Velveteen Dream can no longer challenge for the NXT Championship, while Adam Cole is still champion.
Karrion Kross dominated Tommaso Ciampa.
Put the emphasis on dominated, and Io Shirai became the new NXT Women's Champion by beating the champion Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley.
So that does it for this. At the time of this recording, join us again on Saturday the 13th of June, where we will bring you Backlash.
So until then, he's been
Reese Rock Jones, and he's been
John Randy Smith, and we will see you again this weekend.